Video link, Dr. Matthew Offord.
In last year's debate, I spoke about the only concentration camp on British soil, that on the island of Alderney. Lager Sylt and Lager Norderney contain Russian and Polish prisoners of war, as well as Jewish slave labourers. I raised the issue of undisclosed and unrecorded burial sites of murdered inmates and told the House, rabbinic law dictates that the grave sites of Jewish people should not be disturbed. But I expressed my personal view that unmarked graves, mass graves, and locations of bodies hidden by their murderers are not proper graves in themselves, and I believe that it is appropriate for the identification of bodies to be undertaken. Some people took my words as advocating a full exhumation of the Channel Islands, but that is not necessary or even desirable. The burial site on Alderney was designated and formally marked by the Commonwealth War Graves Commission as an official war grave, but was deaccessionized by the CWGC in 1961. Back in July of 2019, my Right Honourable friend, the Lord Pickles, head of the UK delegation of the IHRA, along with the Deputy Head, Sally Seeley, and Dr. Gilly Carr, member of the UK delegation, visited Alderney. The purpose of the trip was to make an assessment of the island's Holocaust and Holocaust-related heritage sites after the revelation of new geophysical evidence in the potential presence of further bodies in a mass grave on Longest Common on Alderney. Putting aside the religious issues, it's been stressed upon me that opening mass graves is not as revealing as one might imagine, and the gains in knowledge are slightly compared to the moral and spiritual costs of disturbance. Knowledge already exists about the sites, and the combination of non-intrusive means of investigation, World War II aerial imagery, combined with research of the records, should be sufficient to tell us with some certitude what lies beneath Longest Common. I've been advised that a considerable amount is already known of what lies beneath the ground. This is because the British government is still sitting on embargoed files which detail what they found at the cemetery after the war and their own excavations at the cemetery. So today I'm calling on the government to find the missing records of the 1961 exhumation and the detailed records that the UK made of each set of remains by the British excavationer in Alderney. We have a duty to ensure that no one is left behind, and I ask the government to play its part and do the right thing by releasing all information and documents in its possession.